friends, welcome to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Thank you for stopping by. This is your first visit to my channel. Check out my playlist. It's truly a mixed bag of whatever I find interesting to share. This week I'm doing a little twist on a project that I did about 3 years ago in the fall. I've used it every year and it's just held up so good. Some of you may remember when I had bought this baby bath wash from the Dollar Tree. It was a white bottle with an orange pump, and I think they probably still have it. Well, I got to looking at it and thought, you know, I could add a little felt hat, paint this flesh color, and make him into a little scarecrow soap dispenser. Super simple. It literally took me 5 minutes to glue everything on, and I've enjoyed him for several years now. Well, yesterday I was at the Dollar Tree and I found this little pearl soap dispenser, and I thought, you know, with spring coming up, I'm going to do something like that, but make it a spring themed one. So let's go to my craft room. Let me show you in 5 minutes you can transform this soap dispenser. All right, we're here at my craft table, and let me just tell you that the biggest difference in my first project is that I painted the face. I painted the bottle a flesh color and then did a clear coat, and it is just held up really well. With the spring one, I was able to find this pearl colored soap or white soap. And just keep in mind, you can, you know, paint your bottle if you have to. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the label off. Now, if this is for a gift, you might want to leave the back label on just so that people know that it's Dial soap, or leave it, that's just a personal preference, or just tell them that it's Dial soap. I'm going to take my label off on both sides. Now, what I'm going to make with this one is a rabbit head instead of a scarecrow head. And what I'm going to embellish it with is strictly just some scraps. I've got a strip of little spring colored fabric here. You could use a ribbon, whatever you got, and I cut it out about 16 inches, just long enough. Your bottle might be different, just to tie it around its neck. I'm going to make the rabbit a hat. I've got some greenery here, some little miniature flowers. These little miniature roses can be found at Walmart in the fabric department. They're just like $1 or $2. Most of all my little flowers like this, I thrift and just put them in a little Ziploc baggie, and anytime I need one, I can go dig through that gallon bag for little flowers. And on the back of the soap dispenser, I'm going to put a fuzzy pom-pom, and that's going to be the tail. And then you also, I just didn't grab it here, you're going to need some white and pink felt. Felt at Walmart is like 33 cents a sheet. So between the price of the soap and the embellishments, maybe $3 at the most to make this rabbit soap dispenser. All right, I got my circle cut out, and I use these pinking shears just to give my hat brim a little decorative edge. I folded it in half, and I cut a little slit right there. And let me see how this is going to work. I'm just going to slide it over. I just cut one little 1.5 inch slit. I'm going to turn the circle the other way and make another little slit. Let me open it up here just so I've got just like a little X. Let me see if that'll take a little of the pressure off. There you go. So now I'm going to do is cut the little points off. Not all the points, but some of the points, because I'm going to put a little hat band around the screw-in pump. Like that. Okay, I'm going to take some of my leftover felt here and just cut a little band. Got a little band here, and I'm going to glue it around the screw-in pump top, just like that. All right, I just want to give you a little close-up of the hat now, and where the little hat band meets, you'll be sure and cover that up with some ribbon and little florals when you get ready to embellish the hat. And like I said, I use the stiffer felt, but if you use the regular felt, it'll be a little bit more floppy, but this is floppy enough. It'll work, because I just wanted this blue color. Now, as far as the eyes, you could certainly just hot glue the Google eyes. The easiest eyes for me to do, call them touching jelly beans, and it just gives it a little cartoon type of eye. And I just do it just like that. That one eye like that. And then they're like touching jelly beans at the top. This is not a Posca pen, so that's the reason why this one probably don't want to do as well. All right, I just decided to get out my Sharpie marker, and believe it or not, this works just as well on this plastic. So that makes it even easier if you've got a black Sharpie marker. And if you make a mistake, you can just kind of rub it. You could take a Q-tip and straighten up your eyes, whatever you need to do. This is just a cute way to make some eyes if you're not an artist. I'm gonna lay him down just so you can see his face. As far as the whiskers, I've got one pipe cleaner, and I'm not exactly sure how many whiskers a rabbit has, but I'm going to do 3 on each side. I just folded this pipe cleaner into 6 sections, and I'm gonna just glue them all at one time. Have them center up about in the middle of my eye, something like that. And then I'm going to put my heart nose upside down on top of the whiskers where they meet, upside down. On the back of my rabbit, I'm going to put a dollop of glue on the very bottom of the soap dispenser on the back and hot glue my tail. I'm going to try to get it as low as I can. I'm tying a little ribbon around its neck, and the ribbon's got to go above the tail. It would look kind of funny for the tail to be above the neck ribbon. Whatever ribbon or fabric you have, you're just going to lay it down and tie it on the side or the front, whatever. Alright, I've had to refilm the end of this video because after I got all done, I realized I forgot to glue his ears on. So all I did was just cut 2 white ovals and then 2 little flesh color or pink color, whatever color felt you have, as the interior. I glued them together, hot glue them together like that, where some of the inside of the ear shows. So I'm going to get them attached just to the side of his face like that, and then just like it would be if you put an actual hat on a rabbit. I didn't want to worry with the ears trying to stand up, so I just like the ears down on the side of his face. Alright, take 2. This is the finished project with his ears under the hat. I think it's really cute. That was the finishing touch. I think I've got too much cold medicine, and I didn't notice the missing ears till I was editing. Just love how it turned out. Puts a little spring touch in my bathroom. So I hope you can find this little pearl colored soap. Within 5 minutes you can have this adorable spring rabbit soap dispenser.